Anybody who hears a story can tell a story. She said, well, why don't you just keep relaxing and go in the kitchen and make yourself a sandwich then? And I'm thinking, this girl is crazy, but I am hungry.
Oftentimes I will meet folks who've never heard of the Moth or perhaps picked it up on the local NPR station, and I tell them, oh, there's a live Moth in Asheville.
We are a very art-centered community. We're a very open and accepting community. That kind of feeling just really caters well to what the Moth storytelling scene is all about.
Good evening, Asheville. Ooh, I missed you too. How you doing?
The Moth is a way that we can come together and share our intimate stories with people and feel a sense of connection.
We have 10 storytellers who compete for the title of Best in Show for the evening, and that person will go on to compete in the Grand Slam.
This is like where we go, and it's holy, and it's a place where you share sacrament with the rest of your city.
Apparently, old girl had been saving up spent cans of Aquanet for many years.
When people really respond well to like, hey, keep telling us your crazy stories, that's worth something. Here, where else is it worth something to have had a bizarre string of experiences throughout your life? So, yeah, it's gratifying.
And so I said, change is good, I guess. And I think I'm pretty excited about the first day of classes. And guys, what's weird is I think I was.
Storytelling is something that every single person can relate to from, the moment they're a child. Maybe you don't like rock, maybe you don't like rap or bluegrass, but everybody loves stories.
Universally, they tie together our common humanity, that we're all experiencing this pretty insane world together and trying to make sense out of it.
One time I ran an entire honors English class just with a magic 8-ball.
It feels like everybody that gets on stage is one of your friends, and you're like, you're great and you're awesome, and I'm so proud of you for telling that story.
I don't really get nervous about too many things anymore, but the Moth still gets me. I still get the butterflies.
It's a little like jumping off a cliff. You're just standing up there emotionally naked, telling somebody any kind of a story.
It was part of my plan. When I came out as transgender, I wanted to be able to be visible and vocal, to be able to get comfortable being in front of people and being able to share my truth with them.
And I'm so grateful to a dad who made me always feel loved, no matter how I walked or how I dressed.
When we pull all of those tellers up on the stage at the end of the evening and only one of them will go home the winner, that energy is so big and warm, and people are hugging each other and they're so proud of one another.
Even though you're in a room of mostly strangers, it still is a very intimate exchange that's happening there.
They want a beginning, middle, and end. They crave the journey of the story.
I think people really feel the stories that allow them to connect.
People of all ages, colors, religions, sizes, whatever, all in the same room together, being unified by the experience that someone that they've never met is sharing. I mean, wow,
It feels very healing to share, but it's also very healing to listen as well.
It's always moving, it's always hilarious, and it's always an absolutely fantastic way to spend a Thursday night.
There are people in the audience that I know they're sitting in the audience thinking, I could tell a story about this. And maybe that'll get them one step closer to doing it.
You can get up there and do it. If you've ever thought for a minute that you might have it in you, give it a shot.
Live the life, have that experience, think about what it made you feel. If you felt something, now you got a story.
I realize how scary it is, but it is, when you get through it, it is so affirming.
This audience is so warm and so friendly and so lovable.
It's the best feeling in the world. At one Thursday night every other month, I get to be all of me. And people like it, and people validate it, and I get to help other people have that same experience, which is, you can't buy that. Let me put you in front of 300 people who want to see you have the best time of your life.